Hello, Cancerians all over the world. How are you? Here is a 5-card tarot forecast for the merry month of February for you. We've had some doozies so far, so wishing you wishing you luck. First week, nice. Okay, strong. Ace of Wands, straight out the gate. Ace of Wands is this sudden upsurge of creative strength and energy that is very interesting when combined with Cancerian energy. Cancerians often have a lot of solar plexus creative center, and this one comes much more from root, right? So it really is like using where you come from as your inspiration, using your things that you've worked on already, using your background, using all of this stuff as inspiration to move you forward. If you wouldn't describe yourself as a creative person, but if you wouldn't, then this is also a nice time for like positivity and feeling like excited about things, which if you're anything like most of us in the Western world, it's been tough, right, to feel excited about stuff. So it's a really welcome thing to see as your first week of the month of Feb. It's an idea of like things starting to lift. It's a bit of lightness. It's also a little bit of fire under the bum. So if you've needed some motivation, that's the kind of card you want to see there. Nice. Second week, we're all about 10 of Pentacles. That is feeling super secure in your ideas, super secure in, particularly in connection with family, your own family, the family that you create around you, but also home and what home means. And for Cancerian, these two cards are great because it's just like, oh, I'm excited and now I can do something about getting closer to a home feeling that I really like. Can you cultivate more of a home aesthetic? Can you cultivate this kind of feeling of creating a home for other people or for yourself? Is your house a nice place to come back to is a really important part of that card too. And I don't mean like mess, I mean like, do all the taps work? Do you, is there just that one weird leak? Does the floorboard wind you up? All of this kind of thing. Little tiny home improvements that can add to this sense of inner well-being. If houses are just like next level and you don't care about them at all, this is your internal environment as well. So little tweaks here and there. If you're always triggered by a particular advert that keeps coming up on your wall, that's the stuff to look at. Therapy is great. Friends are fine. That kind of thing. Just doing little bits and pieces of the work. But generally, it's a feeling of quite contentment for the second week of Feb. Third week of Feb, very nice. The absolute king of contentment. It's realizing that you had more money than you thought. Always great. Third week in February, we are looking at some of this can be around you're not a fixed sign, but sometimes you can exhibit fixed sign behavior. And some of this is like, if you are unwilling to move in your water-like way, again, assessing why that might be, looking at alternatives, alternative routes. So if you've got to a block within yourself, going like, okay, well, how can I get around this? The King of Pentacles is also, it's saying count your money, see what you've got. A little bit count your blessings, but a lot more like look at how your behavior is affecting other people. Do people feel safe around you? Do you feel safe around people? Are you feeling secure within yourself? Lots of self-assessment for Cancerians this month. Lots. Most of it coming out golden, but it is just a journey and it's work. The third week in February, the Emperor. Wow, you blasted through that one pretty quick. The Empress says, I am in control, I am self-contained. So really, this is a hell of a month. It feels like the culmination of a long time of self-assessment. So this is kind of like the last little hurdles. That's why I keep saying little tweaks here and there and not like, you've got so much to do. This is more little bits and pieces leading to this Emperor card, which is like, I've arrived, I know what I'm here for. I'm in charge of this situation. I can fulfill all these things that are necessary. Cancerians are a leader sign. So the natural urge to lead, if you've been given the opportunity to lead within work, which you might well be by the fourth week in Feb, go for it because you are incredibly capable. of being great at that, right? The Emperor as well might be some people facing issues with men in their life, as in specifically older men. Not necessarily in work. I'm feeling much more father stuff. If that's the case, again, Cancerians and their parents, it's quite a difficult. It's a difficult connection because it's a very intense connection. So that if that's the meaning of it for you, just take a couple of paces back and again reassess from afar, because it could be that you're getting too in deep into something that actually they're not aware that you're getting in that deep with. That's just a spare little bit of wink and a nod to whoever that's for, but take a couple of paces back. Oh, okay, interesting. So your theme of the month is the Nine of Pentacles reversed, right? Nine of Pentacles I've never really found to be a bad card. The right way up, we have a little birdie advisor and lots of coins and a woman in this deck looking super sad in a garden, but it's meant to be like abundance, joy, feeling like you're really seeing the fruits of your labour after a long time of struggle, all of this sort of thing. And that's not to say upside down that it's bad. What I would say is that it's maybe not listening to the people that have good advice for you. So again, if you can reach out, go and talk to some of those people, particularly about your identity. If you have bits of information missing, as I say, a lot of this looks like gene pool stuff. So if you have bits missing in your background, talk to the people that are alive that can help you. Also reversed, it's a bit like you've got there, you've achieved everything, and then you're like, well, this is disappointing, right? So that would be the only kind of negative connotation that I would take from that card this time, is maybe it's not as satisfying, maybe it wasn't actually what you ended up wanting, but you're still like one card away from completion of a really important part of your life. Ooh. I mean, that sigh, I think, says everything. Good luck out there. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Let me know in the comments below if this massively resonated with you. I have lots of things going on. If you want a personal reading with me, all the details are underneath this. If you want to join one of the workshops, come and see me on social media. It's amberleyalchemy.co.uk or amberleyalchemy tarot on Instagram. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Good luck. Let me know if you've got questions on that one.